As you can see, I have my headband on, and I think I'm gonna get my LeBron on. Let's talk game 6. This has gotten out of hand. I said that I wanted a game 7, and I really did. Really deep down, the sports guy inside of me is saying, no, please, God, let this be over. I can't take it no more. I'm gonna catch an aneurysm. I'm gonna blow up. I can't take it no more. Didn't Miami come out there stroking? Didn't they? Yeah. The first quarter, they were stroking. They were smashing these jive turkeys, minus LeBron, of course, because he'd been lost. The second quarter was all Miami until we got to the end of the second quarter. Then it was all Spurs. Tony Parker took off. You could see Ginobili wanting to take off, but he didn't. Tim Duncan was still Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan is not going to let this go down like this. Popovich was mad the entire game. You should put Leonard on LeBron. Don't put Dion on LeBron. That's just a waste of good energy. Use Dion for something else. Put him on somebody else. I like Dion. I love Dion. Dion is a great guy. Just put Leonard on LeBron. I like that matchup better. Taking Tony Parker out of the game randomly throughout the game it just threw me. Tim Duncan also. I don't know what happened. I'm assuming they were tired. Timmy came out on 2 possessions and they scored on those 2 possessions. It hurt my feelings. Maybe Popovich wanted to go to 7 so they can make sure that LeBron knows that he's not Michael Jordan ever. Maybe this is a ploy from Michael Jordan to make sure that LeBron will never take his place. Maybe it's the Illuminati. Like sports isn't a nail biter all the time. I can't believe I'm hearing these people with this conspiracy, but the NBA is a fix. If the Heat win, the Heat just happen to win. If the Spurs win, it's because the Spurs happen to win. It's not because it's a conspiracy. There's no conspiracy here. It's just 2 good basketball teams playing good basketball. This is not the WWE or WWF. This is real sports. There's no script. I mean, it kind of did feel scripted when LeBron James lost that headband and the superpowers just, boom, Hadouken! Green was completely off. I saw a little bit of urgency in Ginobili. Ginobili got the ball on an inbound, and everybody was looking at him to pass to Tony Parker. Tony Parker was looking for him to pass to Tony Parker, and he said, I'm going to do this by myself. He did that for like 2 plays. And the fact that they came back in the last minute made it even worse. I felt it. Losing like that, and you almost had it right there. And then what if you lose tomorrow? What if? It's not going to happen. Like I said before, you can't win game 6 and game 7. I know Miami wants it so bad, but they looked defeated yesterday. Did y'all see them right before the halftime? They were hurt. They were defeated. Right at the half, Jeff Van Gundy said, and the American Airlines arena goes quiet. That put a smile on my face. I think that probably added an extra year to my life also. But we lost. I expected to go to 7, but I didn't think it was going to cause me an aneurysm on the way there. I mean, I lost at least 5 pounds of sweat yesterday, and I was in my own house, watching it from my couch under the good fan, drinking a cold brew. Either way, Miami Heat did a very good job coming back last night. And it's not a credit to LeBron James and his superpowers and his headband. Chris Bosh did this to us. 2 good defensive plays by Chris Bosh. One great assist by Chris Bosh. Not Ray Allen, not LeBron James, Bosh. I hope Ginobili hits that switch and turns it on tomorrow. Timmy's on. Timmy says he wants his championship. Timmy is playing like he wants his championship. Green need to get the ball more. You got to keep feeding him the ball. Tony Parker is not seeing Leonard in the wing. They need to continue giving the ball to Leonard. They need to continue to give the ball to Green. Let Ginobili run rock. I think they gave Neal enough time, but they didn't give him enough action. I don't know if I'm a dirty player. I don't know if this is a dirty coach move for me. I think it's called strategy. D Wade had 4 fouls. Mike Miller had 4 fouls. You had dudes on the Heat team with foul issues. I will attack anybody with more than 3 fouls. I would have made sure that Chris Anderson would have never came back out there. I would have got him 5 fouls. I would have kept sending the ball to him every time. If Anderson, Miller, and Wade had 4 fouls, all of them should have 5 fouls or more in overtime. I would not let D Wade stay on the court with 4 fouls for 2 quarters. I would have been in his face. I would have been dribbling. I would have been taking paint moves on him all day. He would have had to foul me. I know Pop is not a motivational speaker, so I don't expect him to give him any kind of speech or talk to him about any kind of fancy stuff. I know what he's going to tell him to do. Push the ball. Pace. Keep the pace up all throughout the game. The Spurs last night lost because they slowed down too much. They need to go back to game 5. They need to turn it on for one more game and let it go. From what I'm hearing on the ESPN, they saying that this might be the last time the big 3 of the Spurs will be together. That's going to be sad, but it's going to be great for OKC. Game 7. We knew it was coming to this. I don't know why I'm so lost and so shocked that it came to game 7. Game 7 is going to the Spurs. You know what I'm talking about?